We just got our first major leak for the Nintendo Switch 2, and honestly, I am excited. This is more than I expected, but also less than I expected at the same time. But today is Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, and this is Play by the Show, where I bring you the best gaming news in a tiny bite-sized form. So if you enjoy the show, make sure to hit the subscribe button. The last week and a half really has been really exciting for gaming. We had the PlayStation 5 Pro announced, now we got the Switch 2 leaking out. We have all this, that, and the other coming out, and still nothing from Xbox. But they did announce a documentary. They announced more documentaries than games. Now, my first impression is looking at the Switch 2. It looks very much like a Nintendo Switch OLED mixed with the PlayStation Vita. I don't know how to explain why it looks like a PlayStation Vita to me. It just kind of does. Kind of the same button style, the same sleekness of it. It's just kind of looks like a Vita to me. It really is kind of frustrating too that this had to get announced now because I just got the PlayStation 5 disc drive so that I could get the PlayStation 5 Pro, and now we got the Switch 2 coming. So the Switch 2 comes in March. That's more money to have to drop, and the PlayStation 5 is already so much money. On the topic of money, this price point has leaked out for the Switch 2, actually. Nintendo is aiming for a $400 price point, which sounds about right. The Switch launched at $300, the Switch 2 launching at $400. Kind of, it makes sense. And plus, there's no way any more than $400 that it can compete with the PlayStation 5. Yeah, it can be argued it has better games, but when you look at it overall, if this thing is really going to have the power of a PlayStation 4 Pro, like was speculated, $400 is more than enough because I can guarantee you the hardware for it more than likely isn't going to cost them that much to make, really. It feels very strange covering the Switch 2. I believe I did cover the Switch a little bit due to its lead up because I was only like maybe a year-ish into making YouTube videos at that point in time, mostly just doing Let's Plays and random stuff. Nothing that I do right now, of course, but I do believe I made a video or two about the Switch. And it's weird to think about that now because when the Switch came out, I was 19 years old. I'll be 27 in November. It's kind of interesting. This will likely be the last major console release before I'm old. The next major console release will probably be the PlayStation 6, and if it comes out in 2028 like they're saying, if it comes out before November 21st, I'll be 30. If it comes out after November 21st, I'll be 31. And it's weird because, like, I think about YouTubers that I watch personally that I've watched since I was a kid, like Mystic Ryan. Mystic Ryan, I remember watching him cover the PlayStation 4 when that was, the build up to that and the release. I believe he was like 22, 23 at that time. And now here he is, in his 30s. And then for a lot of people, I'm going to be that same way, especially when you look at it like when I was covering the PlayStation 5, the build up to that. I was, I believe, 22. Yeah, I was 22 years old when that came out. And again, I'm 26 now. And then when the PlayStation 6 starts to come and I cover that, I'm going to be in my 30s or close to it. And I know there's people that's been watching me since I was 18 years old. So that's even crazier to think about. A lot of times I go back and look at my old videos and it's like, interesting. But I love it when new game consoles like this get announced and show up because you see it at age progression of people. You get to see people grow with it. And it's just, I honestly mark my chapters of my life with game consoles. So this is going to be one of them. And the Nintendo Switch, I took that with me to college pretty much every day once it came out. Before it came out, every single day, no matter what, I brought a 3DS. Now, this is obviously a 2DS XL, but I did have a 3DS XL when I started college, so that's what I brought pretty much every single day. Then the Switch came out, and then I took the Switch every single day to college. My Switch should have get an honorary degree, to be honest. And then this Switch 2 is gonna follow me into like mid-adulthood, I guess. And then it's gonna probably more than likely, let's say this launches in 2025. We probably won't get a Switch 3 until like 2033, to be completely honest with you. And it's so weird to think that the Switch 2 is going to follow me from just a random man here in my room talking about this. Well, this isn't my room, this is my game room, but still, from here talking to it, it's going to follow me into fatherhood and into middle-aged life. Like, that's just crazy. But this video kind of went off on a little bit of a rant about life and philosophy. But with that being said, are you getting the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments down below. I definitely am. Will it be day one or not? Time will tell. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel, and I will see you in the next video.